Greetings and welcome to the Conservative Poet. My name is Amania, and on this channel, I talk a little bit of politics, a little bit of community, a little bit of the craziness that goes on in the world that we called America. Yeah, I talk a little bit about our country. So, thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. In today's talks, we are talking about an on the ground activity that took place here in Florida about a 2 week or two ago. And I'm sorry that I'm only just getting to this footage because I have been traveling a lot and doing so much. So I have backed up videos for you guys. So this one is one of them. So, today's video comes to you from the local protest of the LGBTQ, X, Y, and Z, MNNOP, QRST community who had a protest. Now, if you watched this channel a couple of weeks ago, I made a video. There was supposed to be a drag and donuts event at one of the local high school, Boone High School to be in fact. And so the local people did not want that to occur. So, because we have in this great state of Florida a Parental Rights Bill, and pretty much the breakdown of it says you can't have drag and donuts as an event in a school without the parents knowing what's going on. So that was kicked into effect. And so the school board had to cancel drag and donuts, that event. And so the LGBTQ X, Y, and Z students and their activists and decided, well, we're going to boycott a meeting, we're going to protest a meeting, we're going to stand up at this school board meeting. And so the students and their activist parents as well came out. I have to say, they came out too. So I was there. Many of us on the right were there. Many of us who worry about where the school is going, where education is going, where teaching of students is going. We showed up to be seen as well, not to interrupt their protest, but to acknowledge them and to be in the space as well. And of course, we're going to address the school board, of course. So, the meeting started about 2 o'clock. Well, it didn't start at 2. We were gathering at 2 is what it was. So people were there probably about 1 o'clock because again, the earlier you're there, the better chance of you getting a ticket to speak. So people were there early who wanted their voices heard. And so we were in line. And I think I got there maybe about 1:30, if not maybe about 2 o'clock. And so yes, of course, I spoke, and many of my colleagues and activists and advocates of children did speak. And many of us were very, very disappointed to see what is going on with the school and what they are putting out there when it comes to children activities. And so we were there, in line, and you're going to see footage of everything that was going on. I have footage of us in early on in the beginning. I have the line showing you everybody standing in line trying to get into to some were there to speak, some were there to observe as well. And this is for both sides of the aisle. The has begun.
A wild and crazy world, isn't it? So are men allowed to come to the meetings?
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
So anyway, I sent an email back. Yeah.
Stand up, fight back. Kids are still in body bags. You can drag, kids are still in body bags. You can push, you can drag, kids are still in body bags.
And the activists who were there protesting, they also wanted to be a voice, but unfortunately, they couldn't be in line and also setting up the protest. Setting up their visuals, setting up body bags on the ground and so on. But you're gonna see all that in the footage there. So um so they set themselves up, and they had a massive rainbow flag. I mean, huge. And so it took about, I don't know, maybe 6 of them to open it up, unravel it, to display this massive um rainbow flag. And they had some students there, and they had their parents there, some of the students, and then they had the activists who support them there as well. And also, many of the folks we saw there were always there at the school board anyway. This is what they do. They actively protest, or they actively lobby, I should say, the school board to make sure that LGBT is being taught in the schools. So we're going to go through that bit by bit, the the video outside, and then we're going to go inside where you'll be able to see some of the speeches that took place. Now, many of the speakers there were some of the students, and many of them were grandparents of children who um who's concerned. And the problem is that the students in the school who oppose this, they're so afraid to come out and speak. Because let's take perfect example, ex swimmer or Riley Gaines. She is traveling the country talking about her experience. A couple of weeks ago, she was attacked. Okay, she was on a campus. She was attacked because she was speaking about her experience as a woman on a swim team where a man was given opportunity to swim with her and take away what belonged to her. Okay? So she has been attacked. I mean, it's brutal. I may stick the clip somewhere in this video so you can see, if you haven't seen, some of the vulgarness about these LGBT people and how they are so violent towards people. If they can't get their way, then they are violent. And this is the precedent that they're setting, and it's all over the country. If they can't get their way, they are vulgar. If they can't get their way, they are violent. If they can't get their way, they are disgusting. But by nature, maybe they are. So that was a lot, what you just saw there. So, because there's so much more footage, I'm going to make another video in reference to the actual speakers, the actual meeting that took place inside of the school board. And so please stay tuned for that video. Real quickly, I'd like to say thank you for watching, subscribing, and supporting the channel. So my channel is growing, crawling. I'm getting subscribers, little subscribers here and there. It is growing, and I appreciate that it's growing. But YouTube is really not pushing my channel out there. They're not pushing the content out there because they don't want people to see it. And so that makes it even harder to get subscribers and viewers and things like that. And so the work that I do here is a labor, and that is an assignment given to me by by the man upstairs. And so um I have a Patreon for support. I do have a website also where I sell products, t-shirts, so on, for support. I also am an Amazon published author, so I have books as well for sale. All of these things are connected into the description box. I am doing so much work on the ground because I feel like it's so necessary. We need to show what's going on, and showing up, either here or Tallahassee or wherever I'm going. It's not, it's not a free event. Like, I have to make sure I'm able to maintain, and you guys know I need better equipment to really record, and so I need help. And so if you like what I'm doing and want to support me in what I'm doing, please, you can connect with my Patreon, you can PayPal me, you can Cash App me, you can um purchase my products, purchase my t-shirts, become an army of me. And so, because it's important, and doing this work is truly a calling from the Lord, and I'm going to do it one way or the other, but it would be nice to not be living on the street trying to do it. So I thank you for your support. Thank you.